Supervisors workshop for August 18th. Um, Continuing our endeavor into economic development. No decisions will be being made today. This is more of an informational exchange, an ongoing series of discussions in trying to pull all of our philosophies and our previous workshops together. So appreciate you all being here today. And Mr. CEO, I'll turn it over to you now.
Good morning. Thank you and welcome to members of the audience. We appreciate your support today and being here with us. This is the third in our series of economic development workshops that we've offered this year. It is our intent, I believe, we'll be back to the board in November looking for some specific policy direction relating to economic development strategy. Today we're talking about three different components: affordable housing, redevelopment, and also economic development. I thought it interesting that I got our latest report, which I'm not sure how many people get copies of through workforce investment. And in our preliminary numbers for July of 2008, the unemployment rate was 6.6%, up from a revised June rate of 6.4%. And 1.2% above a year ago. So in Mendocino County, we did have an overall decline between July of 2007 and July of 2008 of 500 jobs. And where our job losses occurred were primarily in farm and construction, trade, transportation, information, and financial activities. Our job growth did occur in natural resources and mining, professional and business services, private educational and health services, and in government. And as usual, government continues to be a primary employer within the county of Mendocino, which is a concern based especially upon what's happening with the state budget currently going on. I'll be talking more about the state budget tomorrow. So Allison was going to be here this morning, and she's a little under the weather this morning. She may join us this afternoon, so I'll be fielding any questions the board has. But at this time, I'd like to go right into our workshop and introduce Steve Duncliffe, who will introduce our speaker this morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to introduce Michael Dimmick, who will be our speaker this morning. He's president of an organization called Roots of Change. Michael has worked in the agricultural sector for 17 years. He initially worked in a multinational agribusiness company in Europe and California. After that, he turned his focus to sustainable agriculture and high-value marketing strategies to ensure that small and medium-sized producers would survive. So from 1992 to 2006, he founded and directed Ag Innovations Network, which provides strategic planning and consensus building services to rural communities, farming and food companies, and government agencies focused on sustainability. And from 2000 to the present, he's been a central player in the slow food movement. He was chairman of Slow Food USA until January 2006. He's a member of the Slow Food International Board. He's been chairman of the board of the Community Alliance with Family Farmers, and now with the Roots of Change. He's got a BA in history from the University of California in Los Angeles, and he's got a master's in international affairs from Columbia University. So, Michael Dimmick.
Thank you. Pleasure to be back in Mendocino County. Many of you have addressed before in the past, and it's nice to be back in a place that I love. As I always say, my uncle was a teacher at Ukiah High for several decades and spent a lot of time coming up here over the years. Love to Weather Valley at least a couple times a year to see him and my aunt, and have many friends up this way, so I really enjoy the county. It's always nice to be here, and I've had the opportunity to work on Mendocino Promotional Alliance many years ago when it was formed. I was part of that team that did that, and have watched with great interest what goes on here, because in the back of my mind, I was telling Steve that I always carried this fantasy that I might end up moving here one day. So I'm glad to be here and talk to
that fantasy alive.
Yeah, will be. So I'm here. I was asked to come talk about what what some emerging opportunities in agriculture may be. It's a strange time in the agricultural sector. And so I want to talk about what those are. I want to talk about why I'm here, why I was asked, what I'm doing now, because my relationship to folks in the county was, in the past, was around the previous work, but I'm doing something else now that I thought would be of interest. So I thought I would just answer in the time I have 4 questions. What has Roots of Change? Because I think it may be important. We might provide an ally for your thinking and your work in the future. What are the current conditions that we face in the agricultural sector? What are the opportunities? And given opportunities, what could Mendocino County do? So I'll start with Roots of Change. Roots of Change is a NGO, nonprofit organization, statewide organization based in offices in San Francisco, but folks all around the county, all around the state. It was formed in the early part of this decade by a group of leaders in California and foundations that have been working in the sustainable agricultural world for many years. Rich Roman is the former Deputy Secretary of the USDA and California Secretary of Agriculture, one of the founders. Paul Dolan from here in Mendocino County, one of the founders. And so we have the